Simple Scratch. Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to Simple Tutorials on Scratch. This series is going to be following a simple guide to all stuff like save codes, simple code, yeah, like stuff like that. It's not going to be like in order. It's like going to be covering different topics. And you're probably wondering, why does it look so weird? Well, and why is it different colors? Well, I'm using Scratch add-ons and that's dark and stuff. And also, you're probably wondering, what's all of this right here? Well, that's our setup. So our setup is we have a use data block, make sure it's not on screen or refresh. We have a load block, make sure it's on screen and refresh. And we have a save block, make sure it's not on screen and refresh, and make sure it has a parameter called data. Then you need a green flag and just a go to 0, 0. So this is other stuff from when I was trying to prepare this. Alright, so we have Scratch Cat. Make sure to also have code and this time that was what I was trying to get right and stuff. Alright, so make sure to have code and letter, and then a list code, right click and just save the thing. So first, let's set up our data. So you wanna set code. Well, we actually wanna do something unique. So let's do. Oh yeah, wait. We set code to data, and then we wanna add a code to data. No, I mean not data. I mean this list right here. Now show list, and also in the green flag, make sure to hide, and then delete all of the entire list right here. Then do a wait until space key is pressed, and after that hide and delete all the list. Now for our load script, you want to ask for save code. So after that, we want to go and check. Exit out of Steam for a sec. That is starting to cost like my PC. So we want to make sure our answer is not blank. Oh no, wait, that's equals. Alright. So now we want to repeat. Then we actually want to repeat until letter of answer is equal to this is gonna be our so this is gonna be our this is gonna be the colon is gonna be like a declaration of this information is over, go to the next information, and then after that oh yeah, make sure to make layer 1. Then after that you wanna set code to code just so the previous data doesn't get erased. And speaking of code, we need to set code to blank. We need to do code plus letter of answer, and we need to change letter by 1. And then what? Oh, it's probably our temperature. Oh my god, what is this line coming from? We'll be right back. Alright, I'm pretty sure I fixed all that lag. Sorry for that. It was probably like a second need, but I had to do some, and it took about like around a minute for me to fix. Alright, and now we want to set code to code join out with the space, because the code, unlike our save code however, it's gonna have semicolons to divide it, but the code when it's loaded is not gonna have that. It's gonna skip over it. So we need a space as a declaration of information when the code is loaded in. Then change the letter by 1, and basically we need to repeat repeat same thing. Oh, actually no, instead we could do a repeat. No, I don't want to do that. We can do a repeat. Covers into a repeat until that is an asterisk, which should be the clear shell end of our code, and then because of that, we should be able to do that. So let's see, let's do some random piece of code for test. So let's do 1 1 and then asterisk to end our code. Let's see. So we save it. There it is. There's our code. Copy it. And we put it to the loader. Just not gonna. There's a loader. Holy cow! These parts are in a loop. Did the answer right? Let's see, this is the asterisk. It goes on and on. How about our code? Oh my. This should work now. So if we go right here, we paste in our code, and we just get 1 1. That's it. Then we can also increase our lines to get to, let's say, 34 to 67, and for our asterisks. And as long as we have the asterisks, the code won't. I actually deleted some. Then space. Now we load, and as long as we have the asterisks, we can repeat that save code over and over, and then we have our save code, right? Never mind. They are being saved. Well, I'm gonna do a little costume dress up game after this exchange. So let's get this purple head. How about slightly dark purple head? And then let's just do every time the space key is pressed. I don't want it to be like complex, but pretty simple. And now we probably switch costume to 1. So now we can just press space and we have this head, and we have this head, right? And now, if we want to, we can, and then no, we don't use that. Alright, now we can put use there right down here. Or you can put it right here in a stop script right here. Oh no, we don't want to do that in that. No. Alright, so right here it is. And right here we just want to switch costume to letter. So letter into 1. No, don't crash. Oh my god, that guy almost crashed. Also, one more thing. Before we end the script, you want to set that to that so we can have this little detection system until. Oh no, a better idea than actually doing that, just so it doesn't like break on itself, we can just do this instead. We can do, if a letter is more than repeat until code, change letter by 1. Look at this. So let's see. There was save code to be a costume. Wait, we need a costume. And wait a sec. Sorry about that. So now we have, now we need to get to our costume number right here. So here it is. We have our little dress-up game. Let's make it. See, so it's just 2 right here. It's a pretty simple save. We can add on this so it goes to multiple lines. Alright, and then right here we can go and load, and we can load this in. And the code is 2, and I think all we need is well, for our dress-up game, we don't need this. We actually don't need this change of letter. Actually, we can just do this. We can literally do this because of how short it is. Never mind on that little screen. I mean, you're running in certain cases, but for our dress-up game, it's literally just that. Alright, so we can input our code. I forgot, there's no key. We can input our code, and there we go. And then we switch them to a darker color. Save our code right here. This code is... Oh, wait. Whoops. I did the wrong way. Alright, save right here. Alright, space. And here we can load our code. And his has purple. And that is the simple how to make save codes in Scratch. Now keep in mind you might have to expand your scripts or add extra lines of code for how complex it is. If you're trying to do like position in map, that might be a little bit harder. If you're trying to save data, like for example in RPG, if you're trying to save how many potions you have, then your save codes are number one, going to be extremely long, and number two, you're gonna have to do a bit more on the use data block, than just a switch costume to the code. Like for example, if your code is if your code has like, for example, if your code is like this, then you will need more than a switch costume to code. You will probably need a letter script, that little repeat letter script thing. But because all we need for our dumb dress-up game is that you're just going to use that, it doesn't really affect anything. So yeah, that's simple how to do save codes in Scratch. And actually, one more thing, just to prove this can be a multi-line. Let's do something called let's do just a prop. Let's do some. This is gonna be called a prop. So if costume is more than 4, its costume number is more than 4. I mean, no, I'm not more than 4. my bad. Is more than 4, then just set back to 1. And why are we having supposed to unused sprite? Well, because I want to send it to a different key. Let's have up arrow to be that, and we just switch that. We switch that to custom more. Or by the way, if you're not going to be using multi-lines, you can skip this part. You can like buy from the video, but for the people who are probably gonna have multi-line save codes, this is how to do it. So now we have a prop thing. We can press the up arrow and we get a prop, and no matter what costume on this, it will switch to the prop right here. I'm just calling it a prop because why not? And well, instead of using a switch code, we need to do something a bit more. We want to have a prop, right? So let's actually get a prop for every single Scratch cat right here. As you guys, it's just a better way to show it off, right? So I think we're gonna have to update our prop script right here. Alright, so let's next costume. The costume is less than 4. Then just switch that back to 4. Alright, there we go. We can do this now. Oh wait, this is not awesome. What's that? Oh, whoops, my bad. Same thing. Oh, I'm copying the sprite. Oh, that's what's Man, Scratch, come on. You try and get a cube. Nah, come on, guys. Alright, there we go. Roll into our prop script. This seems pretty good. Let's press space. Now, because it can't be equal to 4, we're just gonna do more. And we're just gonna do more than 3. So we have a little costume prop thing. And now for our save data, we need to include. So instead of doing costume number, we need to do costume number. See, so instead of just doing a costume number, because we're doing costume, we want to do costume. So we want to do costume number. And then join that with then let's say the prop number. Oh no, let's just do non-prop. So you're gonna need to use variables. So non-prop with the non-prop with the prop number. Then we need to join that again. I'm going to be using these variables just in a minute. Oh, wait. Sorry for that. So right here, we're going to be I'm basically going to be change we're going to need to wait a second. Sorry for my family for a second. Let's do this. We need to change our non-prop, and then we need to set our non-prop to 1, and then we need to do our prop number by 1, and it's our prop number to 1, and then what we need to do is we need to set all these to 1. Actually, no, we need our prop number to be 0 because it doesn't exist yet. And also because if you press that, there's no prop. We set the prop number to 0. So now we have our entire save. And as you can see, this code is not going to work anymore. So what we need to do is we need to set letter to 1 right here. Basically, this is just going to be we need to set that to letter 1 of code, and after that we can just repeat this. No, we're not gonna do a repeat loop yet because the last time we tried to do it, it kind of broke. So we're gonna do this just because it's still pretty short safe code. I can do it without losing my sanity. So we want to set that to the letter of the costume. So let's see how this works. So let's do that, right? Oh, and also and just because about 0 costume doesn't exist, I'm just making sure it's just a double check just so the props don't get broken. If letter code, make sure it's not 0. And also we want to, instead of switching to costume, it goes to 3, right? So we need to plus it up by 3, just so it can actually apply. So we need to do that by 3 of the letter. No. Costume. Oh, I think we do. Oh yeah, okay. We need to do that plus 3 on that. Alright. So we have, let's have a no prop just to make sure everything works. You get rid of all this garbage. So yeah, we have no prop, so it should be 0. This seems pretty good so far. Then we need to do that. And how about they use that? Why? Wait, wait, I need to retell. Oh my god, I'm so confused. Okay, so let's do a new save code just to make sure it doesn't just set it to black just automatically. So, alright, so let's do what? Oh my god, I forgot where it was. 0. Wait, why is that 0? Oh. Whoops. That was just stupid on my part. We have that right here, right? And then what we want to do is let's do that. And let's just say, wait a second, let me refresh. Alright, there we go. Just make sure it's okay. Costume card, okay. Oh, bro, why did I do space? Okay, let's not do space. Let's do down arrows. Oh my god, I forgot how you have to do space. Okay. Let's copy that. Press space. And now, for example, I'm gonna do this to costume 2 just so it makes sense right here, right? Does it load a costume? No, we're saying layer to 1, and it's going to 1 code. And what was the code? The code was 1 is. Oh, bruh. There's a space right there. Oh my god, there's a space right there. Well, that was not my fault. There's a space right there. That was completely not my fault. There's a space right there. So it just defaulted to that. No, wait. No, wait. What? What's the layer? Set the layer. That's V1, so why is it? Okay, I don't know how that's happening. Oh, I know why. I know completely why. So, because is that? Okay, let's. Oh my. Why? I don't know how I messed up that badly. Explain to me. No, wait, what? What is the layer? The layer should be 2. Oh my god, there's a spit. It's always a spit. Oh my god. You can watch me make simple mistakes, but it's not. Simple mistakes. Of course. Let me check if this is just faulty. Okay, that's not faulty. Alright, yeah, there's a space between. Oh my god, wait a sec. Sorry about that. I'm really sorry about how it's taking so long to do this. It's just, I just sometimes make mistakes like that. Okay, that seems pretty good. Switch costume 2. Okay, there, because there's a space in it and I didn't realize it. So now we have that. Let's try to do a down arrow for this. Let's try to do that. And switch our costume back once. We're just making sure. So we have our 3, 0. And see, it switches out. Now, how about our props? So this is with the up arrow. Let's see. Let's have a prop on this costume. Oh wait. Oh, the prop should not switch the costume. It should switch. No, it just switch to I know what to do. It should switch that. It should switch to the prop number. Plus the non-prop, so we should. This is just first, as you can see. So we should be able to press down arrow. Oh my god, wait, what? Down arrow. What? So your prop number. Oh my. Right. Non-prop is 2. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Okay, so if the prop. Okay, yeah. And then we want to plus that by, I think 2 should be pretty good. So if our non-prop is 1, 3. What's our non-prop? 1. 3 should be pretty good, right? That's our 4. Okay, yeah, okay, there you go. Round mathematical bits. This is just for Finchy. I just like that. Our non-prop things goes to. Oh, wait, I know how to do this. Okay, I don't even care about efficiency. Let's just have that to the non-prop. I'm just making sure we have it's just good, right? I'm just making sure it's broke. Alright. Now for the moment of truth, let's have our prop. Let's have this to be that. How about that? Alright. Let's broadcast low. So what's our numbers? So a non-prop, that's 3, and that's 2. Well, let's save our data. Our data should be 3, 2. Now, it could appear as 3 just because it's 3, right? And if it appears as 3, then yeah. Correct. And now we'll just fix the inconsistency layer. But right now, we're just trying to make sure this works. What is it loading? What is it loading at? Layer of code. Oh. The layer is 2 and the code. Yeah. Okay, kids, remember if their space is oh my god, this hurts sometimes. It just hurts looking at my mistakes. There you go. That's what we chose and that's what we get. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see if we can save that. Yeah, so it should be 0 right here. Space that. Then after that, go to load. After that, yep, that's good. That's good. Our props alright. The prop number. Yo, the prop number's broke. Wait, what's the prop number? Bruh, oh my god. That was just a huge bruh. I mean, I forgot. That's better. Let's see, let's have that. Let's save our code. Okay, let's load that out. Oh wait, after we switch to like this. Alright, there you go. There you go. So yeah, that's how we can work with multiple save lines right here. That's how we'll be able to work with multiple save lines right here. That's how it can work, right? And I swear I probably didn't do this efficiently, but to be honest, we got it working, right? So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I will be back for probably another episode of simple Scratch tutorials. This one was a bit long because I was being dumb, but if you focus on the important parts, it was pretty simple, right? So yeah, I will see you in my next video, live stream or devlog. Peace out and have an amazing day. That's all.